Hello friends, welcome to this video tutorial. In this video tutorial we will going to draw what is actually called a probability density function PDF, probability density function, or let's say in general distribution function ठीक है, of variable scalar variable x. Okay, so this is nothing but let's say it is having some values like 1 0 3 3 and let's say -2 -1 3 4 4.4 and 5. Okay, so this is the data points are basically given to you, and from this given data points your task is to plot the probability density function. So those who have don't know, means in general what we write, have you seen this kind of curves, है ना? So this is x, this is p of x, ठीक है? So have you seen this kind of notation? That is actually this type of graph actually we are going to plot. How to plot a probability density function? Let's see. So x is given to you. So in this method I am using the technique called histogram method. Histogram method for density estimation. Okay, density estimation. Right, so this thing is now given. Now let's proceed. So these are the points given to us. So the next task is this. See, in this case we will have this is the x value, x-axis, and this is basically the p of x. Okay, in general if you are representing like this, so this will be small, this will be small. Okay, so now let's start. So this will be the 0 index. So what we do for density in histogram method of density estimation, so we actually makes the bins of equal size or maybe unequal size. Okay, so let's first of all find the range of this x. So minimum is -2 and maximum is 5. Okay, so 7 is most probably the range, correct? So so in this case, so let's start with -2 here. So -2 is this point, and the rest or next point is 5. So this will be 5. Okay, so let's say this will be -1, this is 0, this is 1 2 3 4 and 5, 3 2 and 1. Okay, so this is the x-axis basically. Okay, so what we will do, we will make this in this case the width of this notations of window, you can say, let's say each of these are basically the w. Okay, each of these is a w, and we are considering, let's say, jth win, so I will write wj. So this will be, this particular window will be in this case wj plus 1, this will be wj minus 1, and this will be what, wj plus, this is plus 1, this is plus 2, plus 3, plus 4 and plus 5, and so on. Okay, so here actually wj is basically fixed to 1. ठीक है, is 1. So now our next task is to find the height. Okay, height basically. So you see, from -2 to -1, how many samples are there? So -2 is there. Okay, so -2, okay, and then -1 is there. So in this bin, how many samples are coming? And remember, the samples which belongs to the boundary, you know, these boundaries. So by convention, I will assign those points which lies on the boundary between two cells towards the right bin. Okay, I will assign that sample to the right bin. So let's start. So 1 is -2, so one sample is there. So 1, so it will be I am writing here, let's say 1 sample. Okay, then from -1 to -1 to 0, how many samples are there? -1 to 0 to 0. Okay, so 0 I will not consider. 1. From 0 to 1, how many samples are there? 0, only one sample, which is 0. From 1 to 2, how many samples are there? 1, 1 sample. From 2 to 3, how many samples are there? 0 sample. Correct? 0 sample. From 3 to 4, how many samples are there? 3 to 4. So 3, only 1. Okay. And from 4 to 5, how many samples are there? So I have to make this 1 additional. Okay. So 4 to 5, how many samples? 4, 4.4, 2 samples. Okay. And 5 to 6, how many samples? 1 sample. Okay. Count 1, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many points is given to you? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay. So I think we have missed something. 3 is repeated 2 times, so 3 will be lying here, so this will also be 2. Okay, this will also be 2, right? So now what we will do, we have to find the height. So height hj multiplied with wj is basically the nj upon n. Means nj is the number of points lying in the jth bin divided by total number of points is equals to height multiplied by width of that bin. Okay, so h of j I can write nj n into wj. Okay. Now if I solve for h1, so what will be h1? H1 will be 1 point lying from -2 to -1, and how many total points are there? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So 1 by 9 multiplied with w window, that is 1 by 9. So what will be the height here? It will be 1 by 9. Okay. Similarly for h2, means this thing, this particular cell. So 1 sample out of 9 sample with one sample width. So 1 over 9. So you will find that this is approximately something like this. Here no samples lies, so it will be 0. Here 2 samples are there, so this will be 2 up to 2, like this. Okay, so this is our probability distribution function. Okay, this thing we have plotted now, because our samples are less, so that's why it is looking like this. Okay, so this upper surface, upper curve ठीक है. For one dimensional, one for scalar variable, the probability density function is basically a curve in two-dimensional plane. Okay, because x and px makes two-dimensional plane, so this probability density function is a curve in two-dimensional plane. If we have two-dimensional vectors, you know, is right now we have x scalar, so if we have two-dimensional vectors, you know, so in that case the probability density function will be a surface in three-dimensional plane. Okay, so it will be like this. So in this fashion, actually our probability density function is there. Now if somebody asks what is the probability density function value at x is equals to let's say small x is equals to 2.5. So our assumption that at particular bins the density function value remains constant, so from 2 to 3 it will be, this value will be 0. Okay, and what will be the probability density function value at x is equals to let's say minus 1.5, so it will be somewhere here. So what is the amplitude here is 1/9, so that will be the answer. P of x is equals to 1.5 minus 1.5. So in this fashion you can find the probability density function value at the interval from -2 to 6. Okay, so I hope you like this video. These PDFs are very important, and if you understood this, then your life is much more easy. Okay, thank you very much, and subscribe the channel for more such informative contents. Thank you.